Salute. What's good? What's good? Shout out to the people, man. It's Friday. What's goody? What up, Lodi?
Chill Bang in the building. Tim Lowe, what's good, Lodi?
Tim Lowe, already Chill Bang. Knowledge born. Salute, King.
What's good, Chip? What we doing, Lodi? What we doing?
Man, you already know, man. It's Friday. You know, giving people the opportunity. You know, some people probably got paid today. Give them the opportunity to get some snacks. We just gonna wild out for a little while. You know,
fuck them snacks, nigga. Niggas gonna roll up and drink some motherfucker, right?
Yeah, you know, get some snacks and relax. 7 May, salute, Queen. 2 hours all the way up. You already? Look like that, man. Listen, you know, before we get short of, into everything, of course, I'd like to take a moment of silence for all the individuals who lost a loved one or anyone in the movement that kind of helped pave the way. All our soldiers and soldierettes, we want to take a few minutes just to commemorate them. And, we'll get the show started. Salute. Again, our deepest condolences to the Wilder family, man. That hit real close to home, man. Shout out to Ralph and Sleep and Seagard and Troy. We here. OG 40, salute. Sexy J, salute. Queen Uncle Ralph, already. Bushwick in the house, salute. The lovely 617, salute, Queen. Man, oh man. It's a Friday. Let's talk about the first thing first. Any of y'all feel that earthquake? Did any of y'all feel an earthquake today?
Where I go? I mean, where the earthquake was at?
Man, listen, they said, Jersey got hit with it, kind of like the hardest. Man, it's crazy. Let me see. VA didn't really feel it. Let me see anybody in New York or Jersey or Philly. They said New York, Jersey, and Philly. In some parts of Maryland felt it. Let me instead of me saying it, let me let the news.
Yeah, shout out to my man Big Broke, man. We was chopping it up earlier, and he told me about the earthquake, and he felt that shit. He was in his car and shit. And he didn't know what was going on. He jumped out. Niggas was running out the barber shop and shit, running out of, shops and shit. Like, yo, what the fuck going on? So, shit is crazy, man. You ain't safe no motherfucking way.
Hold on, watch this. Let me see.
All right. We're used to bigger earthquakes here, but honestly, we get 4s, and we feel that, and and if you're in New York where there's hardly ever earthquakes, that would be a big deal. Here it would be 2.
All right, Hal, we'll leave it at that. Thanks so much. Have a good weekend.
It's breaking news. This is on the news right now.
In the meantime, here we want to stay at the United Nations. We actually did hear from the UN General Secretary.
I don't want to hear about the United Nations stuff, but yeah, the earthquake hit Empress Cat, salute, Queen. Herman, salute, King. Tarsay, salute. Man, if hopefully, no one loved one or no one got hurt throughout the earthquake. But that's a scary thing, man. I don't know how California deal with it, to be hit back to back earthquakes. Could you just imagine if you was in the barbershop getting your hair cut, your barber lining you up, and an earthquake hit while them clippers is in the middle of your shape up? Man, oh man. That's crazy, man. Like I said, hopefully I don't see anybody that's saying that anybody was hurt or anything of that nature. And you know, that's always a positive thing, man. What's up with all these earthquakes though, man? Like
The world coming to an end, niggas, a rap. You heard?
that ain't the only earthquake that hit,
The
man.
universe don't appreciate the bullshit that's going on. We got to clean up, so they calling the cleanup crew. You know what I'm saying? They gonna clean this shit up.
You ain't lying, OG. It's a fact. You know, you line up would turn into a okay. Salute, Todd. He said global warming.
What up, Todd? Sexy J.
Man, listen. While we on earthquakes, let's go touch this other earthquake, because that, you know, that you know, we global. And this man. That's over there in Taiwan. You know, now they got hit with 7.4, while New York got hit with a 6 point something.
What the fuck is that?
You know, they just showing like different views from when it actually hit. The cat, the rabbit, everybody out. Yeah, man. Hey. You know, for all those individuals over there that was injured or lost their life, man, we send our deepest condolences. Man.
Nigga Spool said he had a 4.8, so that shit reached the Philly too, huh? I guess it ain't hit Baltimore, just hit like Philly, Delaware, maybe Jersey.
It hit Baltimore with, like, you know, just the aftershock. It ain't really, you know, it kind of felt like if you're in New York and the train ride by real quick, you know, wasn't nothing really to report. Man, you know, but you know, for things like that to be occurring though, man, like, you know, earthquakes and these natural disasters and all type of things that's kind of coming up now. You know, I don't, you know, like I say, for all those that's super religious, you know, they got their spill on what's occurring. And as far as everyone else, you know, like I read in the chat, someone said global warming. What is your take? Yeah, that's a fact. Listen, any individuals who was affected by the by any of these earthquakes or these natural disasters, man, you know, we could do some awareness. Do anybody know what to do in case you're hit with a natural disaster? The matter of fact, when is the eclipse? Anybody in the chat? Let me know when. Just Monday. Cool. The eclipse is Monday. I don't know anybody that's running out there to go see the eclipse. Man, oh man. Any of y'all looking forward to seeing this eclipse? Did y'all go get the special glasses, or y'all just gonna, kind of wait it out and just see what happens? This is crazy. Let me see the Hey, chat is on fire. Woo. Eclipses, earthquakes, natural disasters, you know. One thing, anybody in the chat, do y'all have children? If you got a child or children whatsoever, put a 1 in the chat for me. Because this next thing I'm gonna talk to really, I've been wanting to talk about it for a minute, and if I got some other parents in the chat, you know, it's a little bit easier. Serious, I'm not waiting for this university out here. Okay, Jay, you got a child. Yeah, just put a 1 in the chat. If you got a child or children, put a 1 in the chat because some breaking news just came across the news station, and I want to kind of touch on it and see how y'all feel about it and so on and so forth. What do y'all feel we can do to combat? Okay, that's just a lot of number ones, man. Shout out to all the babies, man. They all the kings and queens who have children, or if you're expecting. But I just look and they put across the news that tuition. Now my son, he lives in Atlanta. His graduation is Memorial Day. They just informed us that tuition for all colleges have went up. The minimum for tuitions is $90,000. That's whether it's community college and more if you're going to an Ivy League school. So my question to all the people who have children, if you were one of the ones that told your child, Beaver, salute, King. If you told your child, man, listen, go out there, give it your all, get good grades, so on and so forth. Now they hit you with, well, hey, listen, I got the grades. You know, I did get a scholarship whatsoever, but you know, tuition is XYZ. Are y'all prepared for that for that increase? In anybody, you know, if you're not, there's some things I could kind of share with you to kind of help you whether that bill that's about to hit, you know, because we want to make sure we if our kids is doing right, we want to make sure we do right by them. So, you know, that's $90,000 for community college. Could you imagine, you know, if your child say, well, listen, I want to go out of town, you know, I want to you know, go experience life and so on and so forth. What's your way of kind of holding it together so that, you know, that your child, you know, who, like I said, did what they had to do. Now, as a parent, what do we do? For those who don't know, me myself, I ain't gonna say a financial guru, but I'm licensed across the board in the financial industry. I've been in the financial industry for years. Phenomenal with investments. I will tell you this. All of y'all can go get a pen and pad. If you don't know, outside of your 401k plan, right? Go get yourself a 529 plan. Go to whether it's your credit union, whether it's your employer, or whoever you bank with, and just talk to the financing department and say, listen, I want more information on the 529 plan. The way the 529 plan works is it's like a 401k, but it's for children. It's kids actually college education account. But you're the adult on that account, so you still got check writing privileges on that money that goes in there. You can dump as much money in and take as much money out without being hit with tax penalty. I'm telling y'all some stuff so that y'all, you know, when this 90,000 tuition come, that's a bunch of student loans that's now going to be faced as far as whatever our financial aid in assisting y'all with. The installment was 50,000 a year without room and board before the increase. That's a fact. But yeah, y'all can look it up. Google it. This is not alleged. 90,000 is the minimum for colleges now. And like I said, for those who have a graduate or maybe, you know, still in high school, nearing it, it's kind of trying to help each other get to the next level without killing ourselves, man. Yes, but yes, the 529 plan is an awesome way to combat inflation. Also, when you pull the money out, like anybody that knows about 401k, when you pull your money out of 401k, you're hit with a tax penalty. When you pull your money out of the 529 plan, you're not hit with that tax penalty. And it does not increase your gross income. So you don't have to file that next year on your taxes. So yeah, just like I said, do some research. There's plenty financial institutions that could kind of give y'all, you know, a lot more information on it. But yeah, it's just alarming when you watch a news flash and it come across your screen and it say, "Work salute, King," and it say, you know, the minimum 90,000. That was a heart-stopping moment for me. It's like, well, damn, you know what we gonna do? Medicated Wookiee salute. You know, could you imagine, Lodi? What's the plan? You know, what's the plan when, you know, them people want the money? You know, they want the money, and I'll say most of us.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
I'm talking about tuition. The price of tuition, what it is now, and the reason is most of us don't make 90,000 a year. So if tuition is 90,
that's a lifetime payment for us. Go to fucking trade school, right? Just think about it. What you said earlier, that's the basic, right? That shit gonna be over 100, right? Go to trade school, say that 90 or 100,000, and open up your own motherfucking business. That's it. Because when he come out of school and try to get a job, but a percentage got to go back to the people. So what type of fucking money you making? While he in trade school, he running an auto shop or whatever. That's him. He can open up another one. You know what I'm saying? And ain't got no overcharge paying these nothing. So, because Sally Mae want their motherfucking money. I know, nigga. I know they want their motherfucking money.
You ain't lying. You're not lying, you know. But like I said, you know, it's things out there, and I like to say it's traps that's set.
Yeah.
They're making us aware of the traps, and it's almost like, well, what y'all gonna do about it? And,
yeah.
You know, a lot of times when it comes to finances, it's a conversation where us as people, we really don't like to talk finances. Everybody is so caught up in the cliche of keeping up with the Joneses. Man, listen, keep the best advice I could give you is find some individuals who can help you and pick their brain. Damn, people still paying back student. Yeah, that's a fact. Jay, I'll talk to you behind the scenes about this. Anybody that want assistance with the loan forgiveness for the student loans, that's
You talking about private or federal?
For loan forgiveness for the student loans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he's referring to the new program, the new that they're offering. The best way to get approved for it is go get your nonprofit, man. Go get you a nonprofit or link with a nonprofit and become one of the board members of the nonprofit, and you know, have your financial advisor whip the pin game for you. You know, that's the public sector loan forgiveness. Yeah, we're gonna build. Like I said, get one of the church clergy, one of the treasurers from the church. That you know, there's some things that they will allow as far as documentation is concerned to help you get approved for these loan forgivenesses. I don't want to, because I don't know how far somebody's in default, anything like that. So I can't really. I don't want to give them false hope. But if you link with nonprofits or you know, like how we talked about volunteering at the fire department and so on and so forth, those things assist with helping you get approved for loan forgiveness.
They ain't trying to forgive shit, nigga. They want their money.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
And they want their fucking money.
You ain't lying. Definitely. That's
what fucking charges, bro.
You done got water damage. I don't even want to talk about them cell phones. I think that's a scam.
Yeah,
cell phones is a scam. Every time a new cell phone come out, your older version of your phone just miraculously, your calls start dropping, your messages you take you forever to send a text message. Like anybody in the chat got a new cell phone, like one of the newer cell phones. This was brought to my attention by my lovely wife. Go if you got a new cell phone, right? Go to your messages, wherever you send your messages from, right? And if you look right above your messages, it say Google Messages. If you got an Android, this is the Android gang. You know, I'm gonna leave the iPhone gang to the side. Yes, yes, you can. All the Android users, yours should say Google Messages. So your messages is going to run off of SMS or RC. That's what SMS messenger or RC. Like, go tip those. Oh yeah, tips is lovely. Or your yeah, definitely. Okay, all the iPhone people, y'all got it worse. Y'all get SOS popping up on your messenger. Whenever the newest iPhone come out, all of a sudden your messages go to SOS. Y'all run out of storage. You gotta buy iCloud. Y'all gotta buy iCloud for your storage. So it's really no ways to combat what they're doing, but you should contact whoever your phone provider is and ask for credit. If your calls is dropping or your messages ain't going through fast enough, call your provider, let them know. They should be able to track the history of it and get yourself at least a credit for those dropped phone calls. It's the family. Salute. Peace. What's good? Okay. Dang. Big Boo phone right now having technical difficulties. His phone having technical difficulties, y'all. His phone is popping up with a message saying that let me read. We've detected moisture or foreign material in your charging port. Check your charging port for any foreign material such as dust or debris. To prevent damage to your phone, don't plug anything in it until the charging port is clean and the moisture is gone. Any people in the chat are y'all phone technicians? We got any phone? Because Sprint used to have technical services where you can go there and get your phones fixed and all that other stuff. Now they did away with it once T-Mobile took over. T-Mobile just send you insurance claims. What's going on out there? What's going on in the world, though, man? It's a Friday. I know some events coming up. Let me see. Let me drop this for y'all real quick. Shout out to RPC, their 16th year anniversary celebration. That's gonna be that's today, April 5th. Yep, that's today, April 5th. Admission is $10. Let me see where this is at. Oh, Dreams Event Hall, 966 Rutland in Brooklyn. Doors open at 8. You can get a hold of any of the RPC members. They should have tickets. Let me see who else got something coming up. I know the ladies, LRL, they got LRL, their second year anniversary celebration is coming up. That's April 26th, 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. They got these DJs is up here. They got more DJs than that I know of. Reach out to any of the ladies of LRL. Get yourself some tickets. Go have some fun. Come celebrate. And last but not least, let me see. Those who are feeling generous, brother Terrence Lowe, he doing a bike giveaway in Wisconsin. If you're in the Wisconsin area and you would like to donate a bike, or you just want to send them monetary donations, you can reach out to him on his Gmail. It's on the flyer. And let me see. I'm forgetting. June 20. Oh, I forgot. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let me not forget. Shout out to the Atlanta team. UWL Low South. June 7th and 8th, they doing the meetup on June the 7th. And then on the 8th, it's a barbecue. They'll be doing a raffle, giving things away to the kids. It's gonna be a star-studded event. It's a lot of people that migrated to Atlanta, so they'll be in attendance at the event. And then, of course, June 28th, the 29th, and the 30th is Love and Loyalty Weekend. That's where they'll be doing the barbecue and all that other good stuff, as well as a fashion show, as well as the all-white boat party. Let me see. Rock, salute, King. I see you. Oh, I'm gonna need that. I know I heard some of the tracks from your new album that you dropped. We're gonna need that. Send some stuff over. We'll let the people hear some of your track. Let's see. What am I? Oh, Let me do this. I almost forgot to drop the link for my Friday people. Anybody that like to pull up, conversate, politic for a little while. We about a half an hour in. I said I was going to. I got a question. Do y'all like long lives, or do y'all like, what's the on average, how long do you think a live should be? Anybody in the chat? How, this way we can start gauging this a little bit better, because we've been dropping some super long lives, and we don't know if that's what the people want. Do y'all want like real long lives, or do y'all want, shorter lives? Let me see. Get live. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Ooh, I got something else to show y'all real quick. Let me go to this.
Breaking news out of Florida, parts of a crane came crashing down on a bridge in Fort Lauderdale, crushing a car. Officials confirming one person dead, but it was not anybody in that car. They say a construction worker was killed after falling from the building that was under construction. Amateur video shot also showing the scene just collapse. Fire officials say 3 people in the vehicle on the bridge were injured, none of them seriously.
It's crazy, man. What's going on with all these accidents and bridges and cranes and earthquakes? There's a lot of things going on out here, man. It almost got me, skeptical about, driving across bridges right now. This is anybody in the Florida area that know about that crane that dropped? Man, listen. Super 69, salute, King. Already. One of social media's greatest mods, man. Like I've seen people do moderate before, but by all means, definitely salute. Troop, don't forget to drop your link. I know you do logos. I know you do a lot of things as far as animation is concerned for social media. By all means, man, I always see you shout everybody else out, man. Take this time to shout your channel out and let the people know what's going on. Let these things up. No doubt. One man army. Y'all feel like these stuff is, none of this stuff is coincidental? Don't know what y'all think that it's planned?
What, the earthquake? Oh shit. Chip, you need to take that shit back to Walmart, man.
Hold on. Let me see. You say something?
No, I have the laptop on. I'm trying to get that laptop working.
No doubt. Man, I was about to say that's
this shit with your phone about to die. I'm all fucked up over here, son.
That's that T-Mobile charger, man. You gotta use the original charger, man.
Man, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what's going on.
So
this shit ain't on your phone.
My question to the chat is,
let me read this shit.
Do y'all feel that all this stuff is coincidental? The earthquakes, the crane falling, the running into the bridges, is it all just coincidence that, freak accidents that's occurring? Or do y'all feel some of them might be, orchestrated? Somebody, not necessarily earthquake, but they do have mechanisms that control the weather. Now, I did see that in Dubai. them having some weather controlling mechanism where they can make it rain when they want to make it rain. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that up, because that's crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Let me play this. We don't want no
even exist. Today's video is on the top 5 cloud generating machines. Number 5. The Taurus molecular cloud machine was invented by the Russian military and is designed to decontaminate soldiers that have been exposed to a chemical agent. It works by shooting high-pressure water into a modified MiG-21 jet engine. This mixes with chemical compounds to create a high-temperature mixture of gas and steam. This gas blows away radioactive particles and destroys infectious agents, a creative solution to a potential chemical attack.
Man.
Number 4. The government of the UAE is trying new things to create rainfall across their dry desert nation. They came up with an idea to modify the outtake of a plane engine to literally form clouds. This is called cloud seeding, an interesting idea. However, there's not much evidence to suggest their cloud seeding program actually really works. They do create small clouds, but not ones large enough to contain much water. But maybe this technology will develop over time.
This is nasty work, man.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
And we have ignition of NASA's Space Launch System solid rocket motor powering us on our journey to Mars.
Number 3. NASA tests a solid rocket booster which they plan to use for future deep space exploration. The chemicals involved in the burn create a dark cloud, large enough to get picked up on weather radar.
This is nasty work here.
Okay, so we talked about this last week, and now we're going to do a deep dive with Davo. Dubai is making it rain in a sweltering desert by zapping clouds with electricity using drones.
Fascinating, isn't it?
So much to ask, but let's take it, and then we'll do a few questions.
Before we talk about what's happening in Dubai, let's talk about cloud seeding in general, because a lot of people, I don't think, understand what cloud seeding is. And this has been going on for decades, by the way.
Let me pause this for a second. Did anybody, do any of y'all know anything about cloud seeding? Big baby salute. Already dug low. It was good. Anybody ever hear of cloud seeding? This is some nasty work here, man. Let me finish playing him out.
This is not something that's brand new, but traditionally what cloud seeding is, it involves using aircraft or drones or even some cannons to push silver iodide up high into the clouds. Why silver iodide? Because that has the same crystallized structure as ice. So once it gets up into the clouds, it starts to accumulate ice on it and these large raindrops, which helps, especially in a cloud mass that's not really going to rain. It helps to bring rain and especially snow down.
So it works.
It does work marginally, but the problem with silver iodide through the years has been this, is that they feel it could be harmful to aquatic life. Okay. So over in Dubai, which is what you're seeing here, they took it a different step. And what they basically did, they had a fleet of drones that flew up into cloud cover, and they used electrical charges to force water droplets to combine into larger ones.
So not silver, not cloud seeding as we know.
No, they're not using the traditional silver iodide, which takes out the environmental aspect of that, okay? So they're using just electricity to create larger raindrops. Why larger raindrops?
Man.
Because in Dubai, they only average about 4 inches of rain per year, as most of the rain that falls out of the clouds evaporates because it's so hot, it's so dry, and the water molecules are so tiny. So they're trying to stimulate by using electricity these droplets to be larger, hence they can make it to the ground. Now, I will tell you that the jury is still kind of out a bit on whether or not this was a fluke, whether this is something that can work long term. So they need to continue with these drones, and they're going to continue to do this. Yes, Mr. Rhodes?
So, assuming it works and it wasn't a fluke, why not use this out in the western U.S. where all these wildfires are and the drought is going on? Could this not help us
That's
here?
a fantastic question, and they've been trying. This is stuff that, first of all, it's very expensive too. You're talking about millions and millions of dollars, which is fine when you're trying to alleviate a drought.
Sure.
It cannot work with wildfires. Here's the thing. You can't just throw silver iodide or electricity into a clear sky and it rains. It doesn't work that way. You have to have the right cloud structure, the right cloud height. They have to be tall, getting up well into the freezing layers. Then you can try to stimulate that process. And they've done that out west. During the winter time when they get days and days of cloud cover, they've done that, and they've noticed they've been able to increase the snowfall pack 5 to 15%. But the area and the weather, Russell, around wildfires is not conducive to that type of cloud cover, so you can't do it. In other words, we need to treat the drought, which will then alleviate the wildfires. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And that's the way it has to go. 5 to 15% increase in precipitation out west due to this. It's a start.
Okay.
And it's a good start.
Listen, I done heard enough, man. Bamboo salute. So hold on. Let me make sure I'm understanding this. You could shoot drones up into the sky and let them shock the clouds and make it rain. If they allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, if they're doing this or have been doing this or experimenting with doing this, what else are they experimenting with? You know, and not informing the people about
everything. What you think? Been doing that shit from the motherfucking smallpox.
Man,
you think they retired?
Nah, I think this is terrible, man. This is I'm
trying to suit up, nigga. That's what time it is. Time to suit up. The universe is tired of the bullshit that's going on. You know, it's time to suit up, bro.
Listen, I think they done cloud seeded Baltimore for the past few days because it rained like 7-8 days straight.
You gotta think about it, right? Think about it. The crops supply the stores, right? Millionaires got them crops, so they're gonna make that shit rain. If not,
man, I was gonna say this one case, but I'm gonna pull it up for y'all real quick.
What about
the tornadoes and all that shit out. See, I heard about they can create that shit too. You know what I mean? All them little islands and shit, you know, they want to get rid of. They could just start some shit up under the water, wash the motherfuckers away.
Tsunamis.
Yeah,
Now,
whatever. That's some shit right there, Lo.
Listen, I believe they, like I said, the whole world is just an experiment. They just picking and choosing, allegedly picking and choosing what they want and what they don't want. It's sad that we're more concerned of
cleansing the earth. So to cleanse the earth, you need to get rid of the rats and roaches. And allegedly, we are considered the rats and the roaches. Okay, just think about it. If you're a billionaire, right? You want to get rid of all these rats and roaches, man. They sitting around. Listen, this is what we're gonna come up with. We're gonna that's it. Got money. They controlling the whole shit. You control the South Side. You control that. We got this. The judge did that. We got this. We're gonna do this. And they're gonna dictate the future, and we're gonna follow. You understand? We're gonna follow.
That is crazy, Lord.
You gonna follow or you gonna fucking drown. You understand? So carry on.
Hold on.
That's my opinion. You know what I mean? So shit is crazy out there, man. You can't even buy no motherfucking seeds and plant the shit because shit ain't culture. My God damn, you fucking up everything. You fucking up the weed. You know what I'm saying? You can't find regular weed. Coming up with all this crazy shit. I mean, everything. The food tastes different. The fucking turkey, ground turkey tastes different. I'm eating a turkey burger. I'm like, hold on. What the hold on, man. I'm eating turkey spaghetti. Telling my wife, hold on, what the fuck is this? No, I can't eat chicken no more. Even organic shit. Like, oh man, come on with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit is real. It's real, boy. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Gonna be out here like animals, nigga, eating fucking leaves in a minute. That's the only shit gonna be safe out here. Eating fucking leaves. Big baby.
Let me see if y'all heard of this case right here. Case, salute, Ken. Let me see if y'all heard of this, man.
Let's see something, man. Let's see all this shit.
We're conducting a search warrant inside this building right now. I got access to that search warrant. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Apparently, they're not even allowing Amos Miller, the owner of this establishment, into the building to see what they're doing.
All right, I'm gonna pause this for a second and get y'all up to speed.
Yeah,
so Amos Miller is a farmer. He does everything organically. That means he doesn't give the cows the no
allegedly.
It's all
allegedly
natural, organic. Allegedly, he's Amish. They believe in natural everything, right? Well, the feds ran down on him. Allegedly, I'll let y'all explain. I'm gonna let them explain why they did it. But if I just need to know, Lo. So here it is. Let's just say I'm a farmer, right? I decide to move out wherever. I got my farm. And I say, you know what? I don't want all them chemicals and da-da-da-da. I want my stuff to grow organically. I want fresh this, fresh vegetable. The animals gonna be everything with fresh. Stop. I want them to explain what's wrong with that.
Hold on. You saying that they ran down on them for that?
Yes.
What's the charge, Lo?
I'm gonna let them explain it. I'm gonna let them explain why.
Salsa's detained, granola detained, can't sell maple syrup, product under detention.
They've been in here for multiple hours at this point. We can only film through the glass. Again, searching Amos Miller's property.
Amos Miller, an Amish farmer in Bird in Hand, Pennsylvania, has been raided and sued by the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture. In this video, I am going to provide you with the details surrounding the January 2024 raid, a raid that comes just 1 year after the conclusion of the federal government's case against Miller Organic Farms. I covered the federal case in 2 separate videos, which I will link in the description below, but I want to encourage you to share this video. Tucker Carlson was the only mainstream voice for Amos Miller during the federal government's lawsuit against Miller in 2022. The state government's lawsuit against Miller has received little or no exposure in the mainstream media to date, despite the fact that the verdict on this case, whether negative or positive, will have wide sweeping implications for thousands of small farmers and millions of consumers across the USA. As it stands in the USA, every meat and dairy product that is sold at a retail level must be inspected either by a USDA or state agent, or as in the case of dairy, must be processed in an establishment with license and or permit from the state or federal government. Private membership associations like Miller's are one of the last legal avenues that farmers have to
hold it right there, Lo.
sell their farm goods to.
Lo, hold it right there, Lo.
Mm-hmm.
So allegedly, they're running down on them because they didn't follow the procedure. Not because it's organic. They just didn't follow the procedure. So they just selling shit and ain't going through the government. That's what I heard.
Allegedly. This is what I'm hearing. This is what they're.
Okay, because I thought because they doing the natural shit, you know, they running down on them because you got to add these chemicals to your shit. Because this, you know what I mean? Now that would have been some bullshit. I'd be ready to protest on some bullshit like that. But
I'm just saying, why ain't, well, like how she said, why with so much of implications, why was this not announced? Like, listen, you know, here's this natural farm. We done ran up in, you know, they ran down on him like they ran down on Diddy.
I mean, we got to hear the whole story. Like I said, it's allegedly. I don't know
to
what's
consumers without government mediation. The key word being private, because those who have private membership associations or herd shares are not selling commercially or to the public. Even more so, they are the final avenue through which you, the consumer.
So it's membership.
No, hold on. Watch this. He's not selling the food to the public. So why are you messing with that man's farm and his animals and everything else? You need to comply with them laws if you're selling it to the public. Go through this and this channel. He ain't selling it to the public.
What's considered the public, though?
The public. Buck salute. SOL already.
Public. So you telling me the people who live in the town that know him, that grew up with him, that support him, that come by, pick up certain things is not part of the public?
He's not selling it to them.
So he giving it away?
Hey,
they ain't making no money. How the fuck you keeping the farm up?
Listen, I don't. We need to hear some more of this case, but let me make sure I rewind just a little bit so y'all hear what I hear. You know,
commercially or to the public. Even more so, they are the final avenue through which you, the consumer, can opt out of a dangerously centralized agricultural system. If the state or federal government can delegitimize what Amos Miller is doing, it sets a legal precedent and signals the beginning of the end for what remains of private food in the USA. If you are local to Pennsylvania, please consider being at the Lancaster County Courthouse in Pennsylvania on February 29th. A court rally is going to be held at 11:30 a.m., directly preceding Amos's hearing at 1 p.m. If you are like me and you are not local, please consider giving to Amos's Give, Send, Go campaign, which I will put as the pinned comment on this video. Robert Barnes is the lawyer representing Miller in this case and estimates that legal fees will reach $250,000 by the end of March. According to Barnes, the state of Pennsylvania is in pursuit of a complete and permanent injunction against Miller. Now, to get to the complete recap of the 2024 raid on Miller's organic farm. On January 3rd, a search warrant was ordered by Judge B. Denise Cummins. Now, in order to obtain a legitimate search warrant, either a crime or a probable cause must be present. The Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture presented 2 allegations of foodborne illness that were tied to Miller's operation. Now, according to Miller's attorney, Robert Barnes, there were 2 major problems. Number 1, the allegations were unverified and dated back to 2016 and 2023, which, if you remember, in 2023, Miller reached a settlement with the federal government, and these allegations would have fallen under the time frame of that particular case. According to Barnes, the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture lied by omission, failing to cite these facts, as it would have disqualified the allegations from being used to justify a new search warrant in 2024. What's more is that Miller's Organic Farms has had no customer complaints filed with the state, which leaves one to wonder how the state actually materialized these complaints in the first place. Number 2, were the allegations of foodborne illness legitimized? They ought to have been served through Amos Miller's legal representative, Robert Barnes, and not through a search warrant. But the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture wasted no time. One day after obtaining that search warrant, on January 4th, the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture raided Amos Miller's organic farms, with Pennsylvania State Police assisting on site. The Department of Agriculture and State Police allowed no third party on the premise while they conducted the search, and as such, there was no accountability for what was done to or with the food products during the search. The Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture left Miller's farm with several of Miller's food products in coolers and affixed a sign to the front door, which prohibited the contents of the freezer units from being sold or sampled by Miller. This leaves Miller without the ability to perform independent testing, the testing that may be necessary to counter any allegations of contamination by the state. What's more is that according to Robert Barnes, detaining the food product was not a provision of the search warrant. Barnes infers that the warrant was a general warrant in direct violation of the 4th Amendment to the Constitution, which states, "The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized." According to Barnes, the warrant for the January 4th search was issued on the basis of investigating Miller's dairy product. However, the entire content of Miller's freezer was detained, products that include not only dairy but pasture-raised meat, canned goods, granola, etc. This is tens of thousands of dollars worth of perishable inventory, detained and prohibited from being distributed to the private members that were relying on it, and creating yet another significant financial loss.
Let me pause this, Lo.
I don't understand, man.
Let me pause this, Lo.
I don't understand. You tell everybody else, man, enter at your own risk, eat this at your own fucking risk. Whatever you do is at our own fucking risk. If we in trouble, somebody trying to mug us and kill us, we got to work. We got to wait for, somebody else to come and say, what about us? We can't protect ourselves. We can't eat what the fuck we want.
Man, I don't understand.
I don't understand. They're private. They private. That means at your own risk. If it's a private, if I have a private organization, that means stay the fuck out our private conversation. What the fuck we doing? We ain't breaking no laws. Now, like I said, if they talking about the USD, whatever, whatever, and they want to search, make sure it ain't, harmful for the people, did anybody complain? How long they been in business, Lo? Did it tell how long they been up and running doing this shit? Now, if they've been doing this shit over 10 years, man, I mean, first you got to get some complaints, you know, like you know, salmonella, poison or whatever. Somebody complained, suing them, taking them to court. Yeah, they behind the scenes, boom, boom, boom. I don't understand, man. That's just like you collecting rainwater and drinking the shit instead of buying a bottle of water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little particles of plastic floating in the fucking bottled water, right? But you got it on the shelf. But we can't drink rainwater. Why? I don't understand. Make it make sense, Lo.
I'm trying to. Nikki, salute. What's good?
Salute.
Oh shit. Nick, what's good?
What's going on? Hold on, let me what's going on with Amos, man? You know about this case?
Who that?
This Amish farmer that got his farm confiscated.
Nah, but I do be watching it's a YouTube channel called Off the Grid with Doug and Stacy, some older white dude and his wife. And they live off the grid and shit. And they came knocking at their door too. It's a few of them up there in that community that said that the government was trying to fuck with them.
Man, this is nasty work, man.
Yeah, it is, man.
Because they want everybody to keep eating the food that they got on the shelves that's poison and dying and getting sick. They keep talking about it's more cancer than ever before now on the rise. And, but it's the food. It's directly related to
trying
the food.
to wipe us the fuck out.
Yeah.
Trying to wipe us out. Allegedly.
I should be allowed to
fucking allegedly, you heard?
I mean, ain't it in the Constitution I should be allowed to eat what I want to eat, right?
I mean, especially if you growing it for yourself and you doing it, or you know, like you might have that's like the low lives. Y'all make stuff, people buy it. That's your people. Y'all be around each other. Why I can't get something from people that I fuck with at my own risk?
Listen, I don't understand, man. That's almost like them trying to lock up or confiscate the bean pies from the guys.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Like again,
taking out all the seeds. A lot of
put this allegedly up real quick because I don't want them to say, well, hey, you know.
Definitely alleged. But you know, you go in the supermarket, you gotta pay close attention, see if the fruits got seeds in it. A lot of the stuff is seedless. Growing up, we ain't never had a grape or watermelon without seeds.
I'm glad you said that, Nick.
There was no.
I went to Sprouts.
Growing up, you spitting out seeds every second. It's at least 3 seeds in a grape. Now you can't find a seed in a grape.
Nick, on that point, right? I went to Sprouts yesterday, right? I'm looking around. They got all this candy grapes and all this flavory shit and seedless, right? I'm looking around. I saw one little section, seed grapes. I said, oh shit. Grab them shits. I'm eating. Even though they got a little 3-4 seed, I'm spitting them bitches out. But I'm like, I bet you I feel
at least
these grapes are real. I don't know where the other ones coming from. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but you're right, man. That's why.
And the average person going shopping, they're not even really paying attention to that, especially if they're looking at the price. Price wise, the seedless grapes is cheaper. So people gonna go for that. But hopefully, you know, people start paying attention. I really believe that that's where a lot of this autism is coming from as well, allegedly. Because growing up, our age bracket, you did not. Now it's like 1 in every 10. Since when?
Yeah.
Maybe it's that or that rain that they creating the drones that's going up there creating these rain particles.
Nah, they can control the food. They controlling us.
And now they put that's why mental health is like that too, because food could give you a chemical imbalance. So that shit fuck you up mentally if you're not eating right. It definitely can have an effect on that. The same thing with the weed now. That's why I'm shit makes me nervous. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Listen, yo, Or even now, I've seen a few times back to back on the news. They talking about it was some shit they tried to say like the weed had hepatitis or something. They said I don't want to misquote it, but they were saying that just buying weed rent, like people been buying weed before our parents got here, getting weed. Nothing was never wrong with the weed. Our generation, we getting weed. Weed is fine. Now all of a sudden, people smoke weed. They bugging out.
Hold on, eggs. Let me pull this up real quick.
So that shit definitely plays a part. And all these young people lately that just did some of this crime that's been going on. They talking about an uptick in crime. Boy, 24 years old, just punched the lady in her face, broke her jaw for no reason. That's even like with kids. Sometimes they'll trick a lot of us. People don't pay attention, but they always trying to say the black boys got ADHD or behavior problems or this or that. But the parents got to look into what they feeding them too. A lot of that food and a lot of that juice that the kids are eating is over processed. It's no good for them.
What they say, when they plant seedless watermelon, they can't use the same soil to plant a new batch. The soil becomes sterile.
They destroyed it.
Right.
And that happened in Haiti too. I watched the documentary on Netflix, and they said they was given these the GMO food, and Haiti said it destroyed their land. Like it fucked up their shit where they couldn't reproduce for a while, and it devastated them.
Listen, I'm gonna give y'all this. Let me see. We're an hour in. This is the last of the Mohicans.
You're right, big baby. You're right. You're right.
We shut it down. This one right here.
I don't trust that shit either. They just putting labels on it, talking about organic and all that bullshit. And it be some bullshit. So only thing organic if you grow that motherfucker. And we need to start growing our own
That's really your best bet, though. That's really your best bet.
We need the all. You know what I mean? That's why. Oh man, I don't even
because honestly, with the organic, the thing about that is, it doesn't always mean or necessarily mean that no chemicals was on there. It may still have chemicals in it, or it may have been in close proximity to a place that's growing GMO food, and the wind and the dust blows over and it kind of contaminates the stuff that's supposed to be non-GMO. So it's a double-edged sword. Best bet is to grow your own food.
Hold on, I got one more for you, Nick. What is this? Now this is 2 days ago. Fresh off the press.
Fresh eggs in the U.S. Cal-Maine Foods is temporarily halting production at a Texas plant after bird flu was found in its chickens. The company says that there is.
Time out. This is the largest. Listen, this is the largest producer on the planet.
And they're already talking about the effects. And that's why, sometimes people might say conspiracy theorists, but all of a sudden, the largest plant now, it gets infected with something that could cause catastrophic, you know what I mean? So now it's going to make the price of eggs and the price of chickens go up now. So they're going to do that whether they have to or not. They're still going to use that as an excuse to make the people suffer.
Now watch this. Hold on. Let me finish playing.
There is no known bird flu risk associated with eggs currently in stores, and none have seen any kind of recalls. But people are understandably very concerned, especially after the virus was detected at a poultry facility in Michigan. Let's bring in our medical contributor, Dr. Darian Sutton, along with business reporter Alexis Christoforous. So, all right, Doc, what do we need to know right now?
Well, what we need to know most is that this is a relatively low risk to the general population. But what is this avian influenza, otherwise known as H5N1? It belongs to the influenza family. family, and it's incredibly contagious between animals. And now that we have this human case here in the United States, senses and precautions have been heightened, but thankfully there is no sign of human-to-human transmission, which is what we're eagerly looking for to make sure that we're not seeing that at all. But thankfully there's no sign of that.
All right, good. So Alexis, Cal-Maine Foods is the largest producer of fresh eggs in the U.S. So let's talk about the impact that this is going to have on prices, if not already.
Right. So I think the best thing we can do is look to the most recent incident of avian bird flu, which wasn't that long ago, a little over a year ago. And when that happened, we saw the price for a dozen eggs hit nearly $5. That was a record high. We've come down a bit since then. We're at $3 for a dozen. That's still an awful lot, more than we were paying about 3 years ago when a dozen eggs was about $1.60. And it's for a number of reasons. Inflation, one of them. Chicken feed prices are higher for farmers. But in terms of Cal-Maine, they're now trying to look for production at other facilities to sort of meet demand. And if going forward, farmers have to cull more chickens and cannot keep up with demand, you're going to see prices move higher. Overall, the good news is the Agriculture Department actually expects egg prices to come down this year, by the end of the year, about 3%. But in the interim, even if the avian flu were to dissipate right now, there's a little bit of a lag, 3 to 6 months for farmers to bring new chickens on, a new flock on. So we could see elevated prices for a bit.
All right. So, Darian, bird flu already being detected in 2 facilities that we've reported now. Are you worried that it could continue to spread, or do you think they can pretty much lock this down?
Well, I mean, given how pathogenic or how infectious this is among animals, I'm expecting that we might likely see more signs of animal-to-animal transmission. But again, thankfully, we haven't seen any sign of human-to-human transmission. In the case that was identified, the symptoms seemed relatively mild. The patient reported something called conjunctivitis, which often includes redness or itchiness of the eyes. And the symptoms of this influenza can be very similar to the typical influenza that we see, influenza A and B, for example, fever, headache, body aches, weakness, and it can progress to severe symptoms, including pneumonia. But the reasons why I feel more reassured is, number one, there's testing available, and so there are precautions in place to make sure that we identify new cases. Also, the process of pasteurization helps to eliminate the virus if there's any possibility of contaminating milk. And then also there are Tamiflu stockpiles that have been placed for specifically this reason, because this has been tracked for quite some time and been discussed for quite some time among scientific groups.
Okay, we'll follow the story, of course. Dr. Sutton, Alexis, thank you so much.
That's crazy, man.
Now, you don't want me to grow my own food, but you out here doing stuff like this that can cost people their life too.
Now it's gonna be $10 for a dozen eggs.
Everything is our opinion. We talking, we know what I mean. This is our opinion.
Yeah,
exactly. These are my own personal views. This is how I feel about things that's going on.
Exactly. But when they came out with that clone shit, I knew we was turning time right there. And then that shit just disappeared.
And they were doing that shit way before Dolly. Remember, Dolly the sheep came out in the 90s, but they was doing it before Dolly. That's just the first one they told us about.
Well, this Lucy, that bird flu, that's because that was 2 days ago that they found it in the largest egg producing plant
in Texas. Yeah, in Texas.
They don't want you to grow your own shit, huh?
But they want to poison. They just want to be the ones that poison. So that's crazy.
Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense.
That's like now they put the chicken, the stem cell chicken was approved to go on the market. It's the cell of a chicken, and they take it and they grow it in the lab, and it turns into a chicken. So like, how much
allegedly,
more?
Allegedly. It's a fucking
Shit ain't
chick.
even allegedly. They just had it on the regular local news telling you, look for it at a store, a restaurant near you.
So now when you're getting chicken wings and 2 chicken wings take up your whole box when you go to Chinese restaurant, you know what it is.
Or perhaps you don't know what it is.
You know.
Small
and
words
it's
to say.
funny. It's alleged, but it's horrible, man. It's horrible.
Go to the supermarket and pick up some chicken. You little fine print. minimum process. So how the fuck? I mean, I don't understand.
And you know now, now
you labeling this shit as chicken, but you telling me minimum process. So I don't know what the fuck you done add. What you
We
done
really
did.
don't know what we eating, man.
So it ain't chicken then, because chicken is chicken, 100% chicken.
See, this gonna sound crazy. This is why I never became vegan or nothing, man. Because
hey yo, you know what?
People can tell me that these plants or whatever it is tastes like chicken, so it's chicken. Nah, man.
Well, nah, Chip. Nah, I'm not letting you get away with that one. Actually,
listen.
Actually, just for the record,
Impossible Burger is exactly what it is.
I was a vegan for a while, and I raised all three of my sons was vegan from birth to age 5. But my youngest, he chose to continue to be that, to stay that way. He's still like that. He don't eat meat, and it's not about fantasizing about it being a piece of chicken, because we know we're not eating chicken. It's still all different types of alternatives. And it's so many things that you could do with beans and other types of protein. It's just really amazing. So I can't really say nothing bad about being a vegan, because I'm on my way back there. When I make his food, sometimes when I make meat for my other kids, I don't even eat that shit sometimes. I eat whatever I make him.
And so he's vegan.
Yeah. And he's a nice, strong, healthy boy.
Listen.
So let me ask you something, Nick.
Boosie, you already, man.
If you had an option,
definitely miss you.
One option, and it got to be either chicken or fish. Which one would you trust more? Chicken or fish?
I'm
Now,
hold on. This is Nick. Hold on, Chip.
All right.
Now I'm gonna tell you the problem with that. Most of the fish and all the other seafood is farm raised now, so you got to be careful with that now too. I'm scared to death to just get random fish from the fish market. I don't even trust them no more, because I don't know what the fuck they selling. I'd rather take my chances and get it from a big brand store who allegedly claims that this is, it's wild caught, it's not farm raised, it's not a genetically modified fish. So I don't even trust the fish market no more. I don't.
All right, let's get back to the question.
Now, would I prefer chicken over fish? Honestly, at this point, like I just said, I'm on my way to kind of leaving both of them shits alone, because I really don't know.
I'm just saying, if you was there before you even went vegan.
If honestly, I think I would go with fish over the chicken.
Okay.
I would.
I agree too.
Now, let me break this down for y'all. Because there was a point in time where I studied mathematics myself, and I'm still extremely knowledgeable.
Peace,
right?
God.
So now, as far as chicken, the reason why you would prefer a chicken over fish, because chickens have their digestive system. They have 2 gallbladders. So whatever they eating processes throughout their 2 gallbladders. Once you remove the gallbladder, then that is purified. Fish,
that's a real chicken.
Whatever they're eating is going inside its gills and fins, and So,
yeah, but Chip, back to the chicken.
I'm going back to chicken.
About a real chicken.
Chicken is
We're
nasty
not
too.
talking about the shit that's been raised in a
factory
or lab.
You didn't ask, do you rather
that is labeled as a chicken?
Fish. You said, do you rather chicken or fish? I'm telling you.
But I would still prefer fish over chicken, whether the chicken is because chicken really is not better than fish as far as health wise. It's not. It's not. And you would be better off. Look, if you stop eating fish and you just keep eating chicken, it's not a better option. And chickens are not as clean as we think they are. It might be cleaner than the pig, cleaner than the cow, but it's still a foul animal. And that's why you have the option with fish. You don't have to eat shellfish. You don't have to eat fish with gills. You don't have to eat the bad fish because they tell you what fish you shouldn't be eating
Catfish,
either.
yeah,
You're not
catfish and
supposed to
all
be
that shit
eating
on the bottom.
lobster. You're not supposed to be eating squid, octopus. You're not supposed to eat none of that stuff. So I think the right fish is definitely a better option than chicken.
So what's the right fish? Tilapia?
Hell no, that's the worst fish. You couldn't
said
pay me to eat no
tilapia.
tilapia. Ain't eating that shit right now. Hell no.
What's the right fish? You know, the people want to know. The phone line is blowing up. I'm hook the phone line up too, because I need
keep it
people to
simple.
call
I
in.
just stick with whitings. I don't really, I keep it simple. That's it.
Winding
I
up
don't need all that wild fish, all that crazy shit, dolphin, shark. I just keep it simple. And some tuna. Tuna is good.
What's the one in the can?
No, you get fresh tuna. You can get fresh tuna.
Okay.
But if you are going to eat the one in the can, you should. They still got the wild caught tuna that's not genetically modified. I'm pretty sure. I tell you, I know a lot of
That shit
people don't pay
expensive
attention
like
to
a
what they pick
motherfucker.
up.
That
So
shit
somebody's gonna
expensive.
see chicken eat their own poop. Exactly. But they
They
have
do.
2 gallbladders. So when you remove the gallbladder, you ain't got to worry about what that
It's
chicken
still
ate.
nasty, Chip.
It is. But
And
the
that's
fish,
why a shrimp is the
fish eat
scavenger
their
of the
own
sea,
poop
and
too.
we're not supposed to eat the shrimps because that's what shrimps and lobsters do. So that's why they consider scavengers of the sea. But
You know what's crazy? The person who said this chicken eat their own poop is the same person that play inside crab poop before they eat their crab meat. I mean, what is that?
You're not supposed to eat that.
You're not supposed to eat it. It's on your fingertips when you picking a crab.
I'm talking about as far
Chip
as
that shit.
it being. I'm talking about as far as it being something righteously that you should not ingest. You should not be eating crabs, shrimps, lobster, squid, octopus, calamari, whatever all that shit they eat up north. Half of that shit you ain't supposed to eat it.
Well, them guys ain't got no choice. Some of them
Exactly, and that's okay. They gotta do what they gotta do.
It's either that or that mystery meat, and I think you take your
Well,
chance.
I stick with the calamari then.
Yeah. Man, it's
But
crazy, man.
the food is definitely fucked up, and I'd be telling my kids too, like pay attention to what you're eating out there, because it's not only just for them. They don't have children yet, so you gotta be careful. Even the girl that you're dealing with, if she just some wow, eat whatever McDonald's, that's you taking a risk with your child now. Now that's
Yeah,
another.
the future. That's right. The future. All them chemicals and that shit ain't real meat, and that's cancer. I just look at all that shit as cancer.
And they keep talking. It's wow. They keep talking about now. They finding cases of cancer in people younger than they ever really. Usually that's something that people at least 50, 60, 70 and up. Now they talking about it's
30.
happening to people younger than that. It's the food. What are we all direct? What white, black, green, all in between? The only thing we all got in common is the food and whatever's in the environment that wherever you live at or whatever. But a lot of it's contributed to the food. They feed you this food, then you go to Big Pharma, they give you all this medicine. You gotta take more medicine and more medicine while they get paid to keep you sick with the food.
We got a question from the chat. If it isn't in the Bible, should anyone eat it?
What the Bible got to do with this shit? Listen. I
We
don't
see
want to
what's
go in the
going
Bible.
on right now. We see what's
I don't
going on
want
right
to get on that
now.
Bible.
Maybe things in biblical time was different, but
Yeah.
that's just
Now,
like the 5%. They tell you got to renew your history sometimes. So if you know something that was okay back then, but it's not right and exact now, then you got to stay away from it.
A lot of them 5%ers, it took a lot of conversation because they was telling you, no, don't eat pork, blah 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 blah. But chewing gum, smoking cigarettes, like
drinking beer,
eating Jello, like brushing their teeth with certain toothpastes. Like God, you can't be,
halfway.
The rubber pork rib cross your gums if you're gonna brush your teeth with some of them, glycerin and things like that. That's in them toothpastes. But and there are some, gods and earths that's really on their.
They real strict, yeah. They don't play.
That get real deep what you just said, man. My mind was just going even deeper and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I ain't gonna share it though.
And that's why a lot of people don't really stick with it all the way, because it's like, damn. Potato chips, you might want a little cupcake. You know, most of them, if you gotta read the pack, you gotta know what the language is on the back of them packs. If you don't know what, mono and diglycerides is, or soy lecithin, or you gotta know what type of vegetable or fat.
You gotta know a lot of shit.
Listen, you gotta know a lot of shit.
I remember back in the days, it probably was in the 80s. I became I don't say God, my name was Knowledge. That means I'm supposed to have knowledge of what the fuck I'm getting into, one, and what I have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the lunchroom. I'm in the lunchroom. Now, I know bologna, salami. I think it was salami with them little specks and shit in the meat. What's that, salami?
Yeah,
that's
with them little black pepper. That's little pepper or something.
Yeah. What is that? Pork,
That's
beef?
salami. That's salami.
Pork?
Now they have beef salami and pork salami. I don't know which one.
Listen. I'm in the motherfucking lunchroom. Now remind me, my whole community, underborn, all these motherfuckers going to the same school. I'm in there eating. Niggas ain't say nothing to me. I'm eating that salami, all that shit, Chip, right? We wind up on motherfucking Utica and St. John's between Rochester. Was a game room over there by the laundromat, right? And the bar. So we in the fucking game room and shit. Niggas like, yo, we're gonna call a cipher. Yo, what's up?
Ooh.
Niggas we all in the motherfucking cipher in the game room. Niggas like, yo, Knowledge, man, come here, man. We need you to stand in the middle. I don't know who said that shit. I came and I'm like, what? Because, I know what I grew up with, right? Shit. I go born all them 12 and all that. Yo, man, niggas talking about you was eating pork in the motherfucking lunchroom today. I'm like, what the fuck told you I was eating motherfucking pork? I didn't even know what I was eating no motherfucking pork. I'm arguing with these motherfuckers. And the niggas like, you ain't eat that motherfucking shit with the little motherfucking dots today, da-da-da-da-da-da. In my mind, I'm like, yeah. Everybody was like, yo, that's Swan, dog. Yo, we gotta serve you justice. I swear. Nigga was like, we got to serve you justice.
Oh, man.
So you already know what it was. We always kept looking. I'm like, serve me justice. Right? But since they grew up with me and shit, I was like, yo, listen, man, this shit ain't for me. I'm going to stay with Big Boo, and we're going to keep pushing. That ain't for me. I didn't even know what the fuck I was eating. I was honest. And if I don't know that shit, I can't get up. I got to sit back and know, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these kids, the reason why I bring that up, a lot of these kids today is jumping into these games and these sets and don't really know where this is gonna be a ride, nigga. It ain't gonna be a ride to a nice. You're gonna be either riding down to the dirt or riding doing years.
Yeah.
You understand? So beware what you get into, man.
That's a fact. Yeah. Awareness is crazy. Well, we got an hour and a half in, man. Listen, it's a Friday. I want to salute everybody for pulling up already. Boosie, man, listen,
this dude.
I don't even listen.
Nigga talking about what do Jesus eat? Jesus don't eat, nigga.
Well, wasn't he Jewish? So wasn't he supposed to be eating halal food?
Kosher meals, nigga.
He was eating kosher.
Yeah.
Wisconsin,
Man.
what's good, Terrence? Salute.
Salute, man. Listen, man, oh man. Listen, I forgot. Hey, Boosie, drop the name of your new movie that's out. So we can get the people to go ahead and watch it and get familiarized with what's going on. We got a celebrity in the building, man. And it's an honor, like I said, to see anybody that came from where we come from, make it.
Word up, I'm still
Definitely,
here.
Tip our hat, and man, like I said, it's crazy because if I got 9 cases, he probably my co-defendant on 8 of them, allegedly. That's crazy, man.
Said allegedly.
On 8 of them, where we,
no good.
Either
Either one of y'all niggas is too hot. I'd have stopped the party at the second time.
Listen,
I did that with B Bill and motherfucking Frizz Low and them. Cause shout out to Frizz, his cousin Mike, Black Mike. Word up. Shout out to Mike.
No.
Family court. Roberts, family court. Oh no, I ain't fucking with y'all niggas.
Listen.
Word up. I gotta stay away from y'all niggas. You talking about 8 times?
Listen,
somebody is hot.
Listen, we don't, allegedly.
Forget about it.
It's been times where we went to Connecticut, right? And mind you, I'm just going along. We on the meow, I'm just going along with get inside the mall, and the superheroes came from every which side of the store, right? We'll see them. They get up out. So one superhero, he called himself. I'm get about the store, right? Get about the store. But mind you, I don't know my way. I didn't know my way back to the block because we went out there in vehicles. So I'm like, well, shit, how I'm gonna get? It ain't no cell phone to pick and call or say, like, yo,
come get me.
I mean, like, so I'm walking up. Listen, what got me? I'm walking around the mall, 10 cash stupid. Not like, okay, did we come in this interest? Matter of fact, I don't even remember the vehicle we came in. Cause mind you, that was the first time really going with the. So I leave out the mall. I come back in. I'm like, well, maybe I can see somebody else who
sound like you was a bag man, Chip. You just following the lead. Come on, jump in the car, nigga. Come on.
Listen.
All right, come down.
Man.
All right, walk over here.
I would have never stepped foot back inside of there. I'm out. Shit, I figured it out.
Oh man, listen. I went back in the mall like a dummy boy.
Was not supposed to go back in there.
Yeah, you're supposed to be getting the fuck out the mall, getting low.
Listen,
fuck that, getting low.
Listen, so and they played it real smooth too. They walked past me, like they wasn't looking at me, paying me no mind.
Surrounding your ass, probably.
Tackle me shit. I'll get to the pins, boosting them in the pins. They wind up booking us. Now we're out Stanford, right? I hear, Doug Wild bail. I'm like, listen, hey, yo, tell my mama.
He got bailed out, left you.
Listen,
it's real, boy.
I don't even know how he. Listen, I don't even know when he made the phone call to get the. What I mean? It's like,
yeah.
I'm like, listen. When you go, just go to tell my mom.
you was crying, Chip.
You come get me. Nah,
you was crying.
You know what's crazy? Because I told you, Frank always told us, man, listen, if you're gonna be out here doing whatever, keep crazy glue on your fingertips, and I always kept gem stars on me, or even in my boxes and my boots, wherever. So I was, livid. I really was going to eat one of the food, but it was like the next, after he bailed out, the very next day, I went to court, and then Tion and my mother and them was there, and they were like, "Yo, da da da," you know, and it was, oh man, just the look on her face, nigga, you out here doing
Out
what?
here stealing, fucking asshole. Out of your damn mind, boy.
That's a different pressure from America and from from the island.
Listen, that whole car ride back, it was complete utter silence. I just knew. I was like, man, when I get in this house, yeah, I might have to leave. I might have to run out,
pack your shit and run out.
We had the honeycomb. Dink's old building. With our honeycomb.
That's the piece of Dinks. Word up.
You know what I mean? Man, listen. Like I said, so many stories, man. There's so many ways that we done linked on positive things, and just growing up was able to make it out them circumstances, man.
It was a lot.
It definitely mean a lot, man.
It was a lot.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, these kids, they think they're not, but they definitely privileged. They don't, they ain't got to go through none of that.
Nah, they can stay in the house and be entertained with a device. We had to go
and find a way.
St. John's Park, Albany Projects right there. You get it? We want to go any fucking where. We were traveling, Kings Plaza, jumping on the back of the fucking bus and ride down that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere we go, we was in different people, neighborhoods, areas. We didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? We going out to Kings Plaza and come back with bikes. Snap them Kirk boys right off the bike. Give me this shit. Word up. Shit was real back then, bro. Every fucking thing. Your little mountain bike.
You ain't lying, man. Lucy never lied with that one, man. We was a little wild bunch, man.
Terror.
So many of them I can give you, man. Him, I just seen Chill banging it, Unique, you know what I mean? The other people was in my class.
G-Force.
Listen, them G-Force days was, man.
Yeah.
Something fierce. Man, one thing I can tell you, like I said, if you was able to hold your own, if you came out your house with no money, you went back in the house with money. Whatever the scheme or scam,
everybody's scheming outside. You go outside, everybody, yo, I don't give a fuck what it is. You gonna make some money.
Exactly, whatever it is, the melting pot, to
find a way to get some of that good weed with seeds in it.
Yeah, them yellow bags.
Man, oh man,
wow,
crazy.
Book coming soon, you heard?
Coming soon. Yellow coming on the platform. Let me make sure I announce it. My brother Yellow, he said, coming on the platform.
Okay, salute the Yellow, man.
I'm gonna make sure when I say some stories,
I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff I be making. I make shit too. Hold up.
Big Boo got all the polo towels and shit and uni shirt on. Listen, stashing.
Y'all can see it. Let me see. Yeah, you see it, right? This is a bag I made, and it's a rain jacket to go with it. Let me see if I can put the thing up a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I see the bag. That's dope. Hold on.
Word, I can't even move the bag though. That's another bag I made.
Oh, that's hard.
You sold it?
Hell yeah, I sold from scratch. get my material, cut it up, measure everything out. Another bag I made.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh yeah.
See
So
my
you'll
little
get-
rain jacket it got reflectors on it. Got reflectors going down the arm.
We're gonna talk because
That's hard.
listen.
Mellow.
Seeing this, we're gonna talk because you know
I'm making this vest for I'm making this vest for a little girl. It's gonna be a little black Barbie silhouette. I'm gonna put some decorations going around a little black Barbie.
Yeah. Sparkly little something. Mhm.
I made this. I covered up the logo because I made it for somebody, but it's a bandana vest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Low. We hey Nikki Boo, we gonna talk behind the scenes because
Brian Boo, salute, Lottie.
We definitely
What's up? Let's talk about them AIs, you heard?
You
them
don't
drones.
man.
Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this one too.
Oh, we go live every. Well, we was doing it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we trying to really we try to base it according to the people. If the people say, well, hey, you know, y'all should stick to 2 days a week. You know, we'll drop that.
Linen?
Nah, that's the poplin shit. What you call that? Yeah, this is poplin, right? Damn, I can't think. Seersucker. This is seersucker little jump off.
I thought she was gonna say Timu.
Okay.
Timu. Shit, Timu need to let me design for them. Or matter of fact, they need to produce my shit in bulk for me. But this is a little what you call it? Little mini skirt or whatever, a little suit with a little vest. And this is a I call it a rain hood. It ain't really a rain hood, but it's waterproof. I just and sometimes I be having jackets or hoods that don't have a hoodie. So it's just to see the little piece, throw it around your arms, put it on.
Yeah.
Now you got yourself a hood when you ain't got no hood.
Oh yeah.
Y'all better go check out Nikki Boo Boutique. You
You
heard?
Nick, you ain't got a website?
Nah, cause I
Nikki Boo Boutique.
And I also make tutus for kids, bonnets, all type of shit. I make sensory blankets for babies, all types of stuff.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to.
Yeah, because it's listen. You know what I'm seeing in my mind, right? The what you call it? We talk, man.
Just keep it to yourself, nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, she doing her work. A moment she said she was sewing. Mellow.
No, you too, sis.
Better go on your job, bro.
Miss Nisha, salute already, my little sister, man.
Real for real.
Yeah, so that's what the hell I do when I come back. When I get off the plantation, I'm tempted to quit my fucking day job. I really am. Got my one foot out the door.
That's what's up.
Well, you know, matter of
that's
fact,
motivation right there.
I got my sister.
Always got to work on something that you planting and watch it grow.
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
Boosie in the chat. You're my sister in the chat, right?
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna give a quick story. This real crazy, right? So, I had just. Did I just come home? No, this was probably right before I got locked up, right? I went out of town, came back, and somebody ran away, violated my sister, right?
Uh-oh.
And Boosie, listen, when I say them guys hold me down, man, like that's what family, like we all grew up like as family on the block. Like held me down and held my sister down to like unbelievable measures, man. You know, man,
yeah, that's how it was back then.
Man, oh man. That's what's up, though, man. You know, like
That's
I said,
how it was.
Get the book, y'all. You know, a lot of these stories is in the book. Go get no doubt. you know, a lot of these stories, a lot of you know, a lot of escapades is right inside the book. Go get Surviving Inside the City, Volume 1. Awesome read. You know, put my heart and soul into it. And Volume 2 is real soon, man.
Yeah. Keep it coming, Lodi. Keep it coming,
soon, man.
Keep it coming.
We got some work to
do.
Check out the bootleg Ralph Lauren scarf I made. It's reversible. Shit got reflectors on the side and at the bottom. Just put some shit together.
Okay.
Hey, bootleg, that's you made.
What's that, embroidery?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Say no more. Just. Okay.
Hit you with that dope shit, son. They gonna be like, where you get that? No, I need.
Nah, when I first did it, and I taught myself how to sew during the pandemic because my job let us work from home. So I was like, what the fuck can I do? I was so bored. Bought a sewing machine, watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and taught myself how to sew. But when I made this was like 2 years ago. Mad people, it was like, yo, Nick, I'll give you $100. I give you $150. But I ain't really do no more. I just did the one hit wonder shit for myself.
Trooper salute. You know, if y'all want some wicked designs, intros, outros, nameplates, stuff like that. Trooper 69, phenomenal. I forgot his Instagram. Trooper, what's your? Drop your Instagram link so that people can reach out. You know, if they want to get some work done.
Nicky Boo, where they can find you? I don't know if you put it up, but where they can find you so they can get in contact.
We're about to get you some orders.
Oh man, shit. I don't really like taking orders because I'm kind of I be going to pop-up shops with my friend and I just make shit and whatever sells. Everything sells though. I don't really like to take orders because I don't really have time. So I just like to make what I want to make and not what somebody.
I'm saying like your Instagram page, right? Just
my
say you made that scarf.
private. My Instagram is private, but my Facebook is not. My Facebook is you might not find me because it's kind of private too. Oh man, I don't really.
I'm just saying, I mean, in the future, when you put that page up and these the items that you bringing to the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely put something together. I keep my son keep telling me, he like, Ma, you could be. With a bag out. I put this bag away. I have made a fatigue book bag and a fatigue. He hates when I call it a fanny pack, but it's a fanny pack to me. What do they call it now?
It's a fanny pack.
It's a fanny pack.
I can't call it nothing other.
I don't even get in that shit. I don't even like that word, fanny pack.
he hates it too. He like it's not a fanny. Nah, but that was like a lot of people like that. I had made quite a few of those too, but I wish I tell you I'm 1 foot out the door. I'm ready to quit my fucking job.
And if you 1 foot out the door, that's why you need these platforms so you can be out the door even faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's real because you're doing your work. As long as you keep doing it, you're gonna get better at it, and boom, that's gonna be a business. I already see it.
Hell yeah, and that's really what I'm focused on.
Whenever you do your pop-ups, or if you're about to do a pop-up, let us know. We'll go ahead and promote it. And
I was gonna say that too.
One is coming up June 1st too. I got a
You got a flyer?
I get the information. No, my friend should have it though, because I don't really. I let her put her name on the flyers and shit. I don't even be.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Try to be on the low.
Flyer, so they know where. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's in restoration though. It's in by restoration. It's either going to be in restoration or somewhere around restoration. On Fulton and what's that? Brooklyn,
that's what
New York?
I asked you in Brooklyn on Fulton.
Yeah,
they changed that whole shit around.
Man,
me and my wife was walking down there. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
that
even all the regular stores, the stores that we used to go to, they just disappearing one by one, by one.
Nah, it messed my head up when we went to what is that on the corner of Sterling and Kingston?
Sterling and Kingston. Oh, Primos.
Primos.
We walking down to Primos, right? For Tion House. And on the left-hand side, I'm like, yo, what is they got a whole new, we got new buildings on that side of the jar now, on the left-hand side. Some whole new, like, it's like 40 or 50 satellite dishes on top.
All they just build up. That's what you're saying?
Just new buildings.
New buildings?
That was there. It's just like a whole new building, like a tiny complex.
Yeah, they just squeezed it in. They slipped it in over there.
I was like, damn, that's what's up.
That whole shit changing too, though. That cleaners is going now. I never thought that cleaners would leave. They was there since I was a kid, but the cleaners is going. And even back again on Fulton, like the hardware store is closed. That shit that used to be right there, that big hardware store. They getting ready to move Chase there. So I wonder what's going to go inside the Chase that's in restoration. They're going to close, I think they said in July, and move to where that hardware store is at. So something is about they're not going to just leave that blank open space. That's a big space.
That's a big space.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm like, Chase is moving? Chase been around since slavery.
They still got the skating ring inside restoration?
Huh?
What?
You still got the ice skating ring in restoration?
They do got a rink in there, and they could transform it, do whatever season they wanted to transform it. It's still there though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about so many years ago. It was like, damn.
That shit
changing, bro.
Yeah.
Shit's definitely changing, man.
But all I could say is it breaks my heart sometimes that we don't know how to stick together. And I'm talking about because we all know that it's times where, you know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, I'm Jamaican, or I'm this, I'm that. They don't look at us like that. They don't give a fuck what part of where you came from. When they see you, we all black. So we got to learn how to fucking stick together and do what we got to do for ourselves, because every natural disaster, every pandemic, Hurricane Katrina, whatever, black people always suffer the most. We always got to depend on them to give us a handout, to feed us, give us food, rescue us. That shit is not good. So
speak of rescuing, I need them to go ahead and cut the stimulus check right about now.
I'm telling you.
I just need
well, we got the wrong president in there for that, because Biden ain't giving out no more money. Not to us.
We need a couple
You got to send that overseas, Lodi.
We want a couple rounds of stimulus.
We can use it. Shit, I wish I would have fucking did a PPP loan.
Damn.
I wish I'd have did that shit. I'm telling you, I'd have had this $10,000 machine. I would have got mad machines.
If that was back in the days of that shit, we'd all been in jail right now.
Yeah.
The whole hood would have been looking pretty.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
And all type of businesses. Allegedly. Man. But yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Wilder brothers, man. Seagard, Troy, Sleep, Ralph Lowe. We giving our love up, prayers and shit. He just lost his mother, Miss Lois. Rest in peace. But that was the last one on the block, bro.
Yeah.
The last one on the block. All our parents gone. Last one. So that was a hard one right there.
Yeah.
Every time I come up, I go chop it up. You know what I mean? That's when Ralph and some of them, all of them did a bit. All of them. I'm tired of these motherfucking boys, bro. Hey, motherfucker, that one go home, the other one go. I ain't gonna be doing. I used to be up there. Word up, man. But the good thing about it, all of them was home. And you get what I'm saying? All of them was right there.
Joe Bang, salute.
That was a blessing. Word up.
Chill bang.
Crazy.
We gonna keep pushing though.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep pushing.
But yeah, salute to the chat. Salute to everybody who pulled up, spend some time with us, man. Nikki Boo, salute Queen.
Salute.
Yeah,
Definitely
you
shout
already.
back, 'cause we
It's real, boy.
Oh, I got one.
That's how New York City right now. It's fucking real.
Coming in the ride.
You can't even stand. Look, my wife is on the train. I'm looking for the train, you know, like back in the day. She's like, "What you doing? Somebody can push you out in the tracks and that." I'm like, "You don't think I see people walking?" I'm like, "Yo, shit is crazy."
Nah, that shit crazy though. But nah, I be paranoid with the kids, and they be like, "Mom, no," but no, because people is crazy. Like you could think you watching, and some fucking motherfucker come do some wild shit unexpectedly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you definitely got to stay on 50 on point, whatever you want to call it.
Right,
Head on a swivel. Shit is real out there.
No doubt. Shit, on
Yeah,
that
salute
note.
the chat, man. Salute Nick. Appreciate you pulling up. Keep pushing. Keep doing you know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
We're gonna get out of that plantation.
I do.
So, yeah.
On that
So
note,
until next time, salute y'all.
Ready.
Salute.
Life, low life.